EXT Planet S or Updom Day. Begin the montage of the fairies slacking off all over Planet S or Updom. Show Jane is milking a cow. Show Akane using magic to change into a massive fluffy dress. Show Suzu is doing push-ups. Suzu thinking Jin, whatever your name is, when I get my hands on you I'm going to tear you apart and it won't end the way it did last time. Stop the montage of the fairies slacking off all over Planet S or Updom. INT who a whole day. Show Barbara bouncing around making Lawrence's laugh. Lawrence laughing and clapping his hands ha Barbara you're so funny. Barbara yeah I know. Lean walks into the room. Lean now Lawrence we can't have you slacking off anymore you have both chores and homework to do. Lean rolls her eyes towards Barbara. Lean we can't have you turning out like her. Cut to EXT space. 4 devices are moving towards Planet S or Updom. INT Planet S or Updom Grassland Day. The 4 devices land on Planet S or Updom. The 4 devices fire pink-colored lasers at each other. The 4 fire pink-colored lasers collide with each other and merge into a pink-colored energy ball. The pink-colored energy ball changes into Peter. Peter looks at Queen Rose's kingdom. INT Planet S or Updom Queen Rose's Kingdom Day. Peter walks into Queen Rose's kingdom. A named baker hello sir would you like to buy some bread? Peter screaming I will destroy this world in the name of my master. Peter levitates a giant boulder off of the ground and starts using it to smash everything around him. The unnamed baker runs away in fear. A named baker running away, while screaming in fear at INT Planet S or Updom Queen Rose's Castle Day. Charlene, Suzu, Jane, Akane and Barbara are standing before Queen Rose and Princess Vera. Queen Rose I have gathered you my Elite 5 I have gathered you who have defeated the evil fairy here today, because this kingdom now faces a new threat, worse than the evil fairy. Suzu is a G. Suzu pauses. Suzu that Jin guy. Queen Rose no it is a villain who can move rocks with his mind. Queen Rose is Elite 5 gasp. Queen Rose I trust that you can handle this new threat. Lean steps forward. Lean my queen, I assure you that, as your Elite 5 we have the situation completely under control. Queen Rose very happy splendid. I expect his head by the end of the day. INT Planet S or Updom Queen Rose's Kingdom Day. Peter levitates the giant boulder to smash everything around him. Suzu voiceover hey jerk. Show Queen Rose's Elite 5 standing there. Lean Queen Rose wants your head. Barbara very happy and we kind of promised it to her so get ready to lose it. Peter no. Peter screaming no. The master will not be denied. Lean alright girls one's out. Queen Rose's Elite 5 pull out their wands and prepare to fight Peter. Peter lifts several rocks off of the ground and launch them at Queen Rose's Elite 5. Suzu Sejin's Nath Jimfo. Suzu is hit in the stomach by a hand-sized rock and falls to the ground. Queen Rose's Elite 5 are running around screaming. Jane jumps onto a floating rock and then jumps forward rock to rock. Jane jump forward. Peter pulls the rock out of the way, causing Jane to fall down to the ground knocking her out upon impact. Barbara onto a floating rock. Barbara screaming woohoo. Right cowgirl. Peter looks at Barbara. Peter quickly turns the rock that Barbara's standing on upside down with his mind, causing Barbara to fall. Barbara calm, while falling whoops. Barbara falls down to the ground, knocking her out upon impact. Scared, Akane runs away screaming and runs into a tree, accidentally knocking herself out. Suzu gets up off of the ground. Suzu, I will kill you with my magic. Cut to Jinzen Engine Alpha Spaceship Day. Jinzen Engine Alpha walks towards the door. Rusty voiceover, you've been watching the monitors, haven't you? Jinzen Engine Alpha, if that stupid gem that we got from those retarded fairies actually worked, the nightmare would already be over by now. Rusty voiceover, I agree. The door opens. EXT Grassland 2 outside of Jinzen Engine Alpha Spaceship Day. Jinzen Engine Alpha walks out of his spaceship. INT Planet Asurub Queen Rose's Kingdom Day. Peter tries to attack Lean and Suzu with an earthquake, but they jump into the air and float into the air. INT Planet Asurub Queen Rose's Castle Day. Queen Rose and Princess Vera were having a tea party that was interrupted by the earthquake. Cut to INT Household Lawrence's bedroom day. The house is shaking because of the earthquake. Oh, why did I wait to do both my chores and my homework until the last possible moment? The earthquake sends the cup of pens and pencils on Lawrence's desk out the window. Lawrence, well, I guess that I can't do my homework now. Lawrence runs out of the room. EXT Household Day. Lawrence runs out of the house during the earthquake. Lawrence sarcastically, Mom, Dad, you picked the perfect time to leave me alone with Lean. INT Planet Asurub Queen Rose's Kingdom Day. Lean and Suzu have their backs up against each other, as Peter has massive rocks floating around them in a circle. Lawrence slowly sneaks up to watch the battle. Lean screaming, this kingdom will never fall. Lean to Suzu, if you can cover me, I can cast a spell that can bring him down. Peter launches the massive rocks down at Lean and Suzu, with them jumping back and out of the way with Suzu in front of Lean. Peter, if this is the best that this pathetic kingdom can produce, then you are an inferior race, not worthy of serving the master. Lean, oh yeah. Then eat this. Lean screaming, Salpsigom Aano Pul Arifi. Lean fires a magical energy at Peter, but he makes a wall of earth rise out of the ground, shielding Peter from the magical energy. Angle on Peter's face. Peter, the master would want me to end this quickly. Peter launches a normal-sized rock at Lean that hits her right in the stomach, causing her to stumble backwards. Lawrence voiceover, Lean, no. Lean painting, this isn't over. Peter launches a pebble at Lean that hits her right in the forehead, knocking her out. Lawrence voiceover, Lean, no, no, no. Show that Lawrence is standing right there and have been watching the fight. Angle on Lawrence. Lawrence screaming, leave my sister alone. Lawrence, in a blind rage, charges directly at Peter. Peter, the master's will cannot be denied. Peter levitates a bunch of rocks into the air. Lawrence jumps into the air, lands on one of the rocks, and then jumps off of it faster than Peter can move it. Peter surprised, what? Lawrence lands right in front of Peter and punches him in the stomach hard enough to send him flying backwards. Peter lands on the ground. Peter thinking maybe this boy is worth serving the master. Peter gets up off the ground and levitates a bunch of rocks into the air. Lawrence charges directly at Peter again. Peter fires as many rocks as possible. Lawrence smashes all of the rocks with his bare hands. Show a scared and confused look on Peter's face. Angle on Peter's face. Peter thinking this can't be happening. Lawrence jumps into the air and hits Peter with a barrage of punches and kicks. Suzu voiceover surprised. What the? Who knew Lawrence could fight like that? Lawrence lands on the ground. Peter screaming in anger, you will not defy the Master's will. Lawrence jumps forward into the air and punches Peter right in the face, sending him flying backwards. Peter lands on the ground but then gets up. Peter screaming in anger, no. This will not happen. A child cannot defy the Master's will. Lawrence screaming in a blind rage, die. Lawrence charges of his fire breath. Suzu voiceover surprised, since when does Lawrence have fire breath? Peter thinking, I can survive this. Lawrence attacks Peter with his fire breath. Flames covers the screen and then the flames descend. A good portion of Queen Rose's kingdom is on fire. INT Planet S or of Queen Rose's Castle Day. Queen Rose and Princess Vera continuing their tea party. Angle on a window. Show that part out of the kingdom that is on fire through the window. Queen Rose, do you smell something burning? Princess Vera, nope. INT Planet S or of Queen Rose's Kingdom Day. Show that Peter is still standing. Peter, is that all you can do, child? Lawrence passes out and falls on his face. Cut to int middle room. Show 3 men in metal balls with the windows on the centers of each ball. Peter voiceover speaking telepathically, I have found a new recruit. Play a montage of the fight between Lawrence and Peter. Int Planet S or of Queen Rose's Kingdom Day. Peter to Lawrence, while panting, you are definitely worthy of serving the Master. Jinsen Engine Alpha voiceover, your master's a worthless bag of shit. An energy blast is fired at Peter and the energy blast hits Peter and vaporizes his head. Peter's headless body falls to the ground. Angle on Jinsen Engine Alpha. Suzu voiceover, livid, no. Why did it have to be him? Suzu voiceover, livid, why are you here? Did the amethyst of Anelamelum not power that stupid spaceship of yours? Jinsen Engine Alpha, no it didn't, but that's not why I'm here. Suzu livid and sarcastic, well you really did pick a great time to bully us, you mean tin-heated freak. Jinsen Engine Alpha, I was hunting that sack of crap that ripped this pathetic kingdom apart. Suzu screaming in anger, well you did what you came here to do, now leave, before I make you leave. Jinsen Engine Alpha, the boy has a lot of potential, and if he didn't beat down that piece of garbage I would have stepped in and killed him sooner. Suzu screaming in anger, the boy has a lot of potential, now leave. Jinsen Engine Alpha, like I said, he has a lot of potential, and if given the proper training he could be a great force for good, and I'm the only one who can make that happen. Suzu livid, I'll talk to his parents. Jinsen Engine Alpha 1, I wasn't asking for permission, and 2, that guy who kicked your butts has friends who are probably on their way here. They work for a monster by the name of Dr. Aga. Maybe you should learn spells that could actually work. Jinsen Engine Alpha starts walking forward. Suzu jumps in front of Jinsen Engine Alpha. Suzu livid, I will not let you take him. Jinsen Engine Alpha gut punches Suzu, knocking her out. Suzu falls to her knees and falls face first on the ground. Jinsen Engine Alpha walks up to Lawrence, picks him up and walks off. Planet Esor of Queen Rose's Castle Day. Queen Rose voiceover what? You failed. INT Planet Esor of Queen Rose's Castle Day. Queen Rose stands there lecturing her Elite Five. Suzu shamefully, yes, my queen. Queen Rose begins to laugh insanely. Queen Rose grabs Suzu by the shoulders. Queen Rose screaming manically, do you know how important Lawrence is to this kingdom? Suzu leans, little brother, I know that he's her brother, but we can always rescue him once you and Princess Vera have healed us. Queen Rose continues to laugh insanely. Show Princess Vera healing lean. Queen Rose screaming manically, well, you have no idea how important that boy is to this kingdom. Show Princess Vera has completely healed lean and gets to work on healing Jane. Suzu, my queen, I know that it's not my place to question, but if you and Princess Vera heal us, well, be on it. Lean, what makes my brother? I do want him back and all, but Suzu has a point. Queen Rose lets go of Suzu's shoulders and walks up to Lean. Princess Vera chuckles. Queen Rose screaming in anger, what makes him so impotent? Princess Vera pauses and calms down. Princess Vera looks Lean in the eye. Queen Rose, just get him back. Cut to EXT Grassland 2 outside of Jinsen Engine Alpha Spaceship Day. Show Jinsen Engine Alpha standing over Lawrence. Begin showing things from Lawrence's point of view. Lawrence opens his eyes only to see Jinsen Engine Alpha looking down at him. Stop showing things from Lawrence's point of view. Lawrence screaming at Jinsen Engine Alpha, good, you're awake. Lawrence crawls back scared. Jinsen Engine Alpha, you know that's no way to grade your new role model. Lawrence screaming, role model? Jinsen Engine Alpha, I saw your fight with that rock levitating sack of crap. I didn't know that you could get that strong in short amount of time, you know. If we were back on planet Xeno, would have given both me and the Mature Force 5 a run for our money at the Xenocorp Ultimate Tournament. Lawrence just sits there scared. Jinsen Engine Alpha thinking, crap. He apparently doesn't remember a thing. Jinsen Engine Alpha walks forward. Jinsen Engine Alpha, listen, I didn't drag you here to beat you up, or eat you, or whatever you think that I dragged you here to do. I just want to talk. Lawrence scared, what? Jinsen Engine Alpha walks up to Lawrence and picks him up. Jinsen Engine Alpha to Lawrence, come on, I'll treat you to dinner. Jinsen Engine Alpha, hey Rusty, we're coming in. Rusty through a speaker, I'm opening the door. The door to Jinsen Engine Alpha's spaceship opens up. Jinsen Engine Alpha carries Lawrence into his spaceship. INT Jinsen Engine Alpha's Spaceship Day. Jinsen Engine Alpha, alright Rusty, close the door. The door instantly closes. Jinsen Engine Alpha puts Lawrence down. Lawrence scared, what do you want with me? Jinsen Engine Alpha, listen, I brought you here to train. It's more than obvious that you don't know this, but you're the second strongest being on this planet. Lawrence scared, what? Are you joking? I'm not strong. Jinsen Engine Alpha, do I sound like I'm joking? Lawrence scared, no, but I have chores to do. Jinsen Engine Alpha, I think that your mother can cover for you. Lawrence scared, but I have school. I can't miss that, it's important to my future. Jinsen Engine Alpha, if you don't train you won't have a future. Lawrence scared, but Jinsen Engine Alpha, no more excuses. It's a good thing that I knew that you would need more convincing, so I have acquired proof that you may look weak and look weak, but given the proper training you would be the mightiest on this planet except for me. Lawrence screaming in terror, you're crazy. I cannot fight. I have homework and chores to do, and what in the 5 realms of Azur is a planet? Jinzan and Jin Alpha am I? Jinzan and Jin Alpha to Rusty do it. Rusty through a speaker, you got it. A television-like monitor descends from the ceiling. Jinzan and Jin Alpha just look at the screen. Lawrence both scared and surprised. The what? Jinzan and Jin Alpha points at the monitor. Jinzan and Jin Alpha, that thing. Angle on the monitor. The monitor plays the footage of Lawrence beating up Peter. Lawrence voice over in confusion, no, this has got to be a trick. The monitor plays the footage of Lawrence burning Peter with his fire breath. Angle on Jinzan and Jin Alpha. Jinzan and Jin Alpha, it's not a trick. Lawrence, in confusion, I. Jinzan and Jin Alpha, your family may have raised to be a beta male, but after I'm done training you, you're going to be an alpha male. Lawrence, being a beta male isn't that bad. Jinzan and Jin Alpha, if you stay a beta male, your parents, your sister, and everyone that you know will be dead in less than a year. Jinzan and Jin Alpha pauses. Jinzan and Jin Alpha, you know, that man that you beat up? Well, his friends are on their way here who will kill everybody on this planet. INT Planet Azur Queen Rose's Castle Day. Princess Vera is healed, every member of Queen Rose's Elite 5. Queen Rose, now you failed to defeat that rock man, and to redeem yourselves you must journey out and rescue Lawrence from GG. Suzu, that Jin guy. Queen Rose, yes, that Jin guy. Usually the punishment for interpreting royalty would be death, but in this case I will make an exception. So too, as I was saying, to redeem yourselves you must venture out and rescue Lawrence from that Jin guy. Angle on Queen Rose's Elite 5. Lean, Suzu, Jane, Akane and Barbara speaking in unison, yes, our queen.